But, you know, Twin Peaks, something I do want to say about Twin Peaks, I really, really wanted to make this in the starting map pool just because I wanted to see these close quarter maps that are still considered competitive in 2v2 to be included in this game. And now we are started. This is bracket E of pretty much the first bracket of the semifinals, and MV Patel already putting bear traps here on the bunkers. I'm not really sure if you should do that versus putting infantry. I would assume sometimes putting infantry is better, but they do have some jumpers here for defense. But it will be between the Carbon team on the left side, Team ROFLYAO, composing of MV Patel, 2000 in the classic Osprey, and LaiYR in the classic Bomber. And their opponents, the red team on the right side, Mr. No 1 in the classic, the Tomcat Striker, and King Shobi in the Phantom Bomber, and they are Team Givati, which is their faction name. I will point out that I think MV Patel and LaiYR are both in anger, and Lai going straight with a jumper drop here. Mr. Noah and King Shobi actually going with a double jumper drop right there, and that got shut down pretty quick because the Carbon team did put pretty good defenses there on that close outpost. A Buster going down with a Seeker for the Carbon team. The red team has not started the outpost fight for the top quite yet. Mr. Noah trying to do some harass and kill some units. Actually, King Shobi going to kill a Jackal here at the back, so I don't know, maybe they're going to actually go bottom first. MV Patel doing a whole map scout. He does notice that King Shobi is going kind of down there at the bottom, and I mean, they dropped creeps, but I mean, it goes right back down. I don't know what he expected to get from that, but there is a Gaddy and a bunch of Jackals sitting over there, so I don't know if he really expected to take that outpost and actually able to, if he was expecting to take out more than 1 or 2 units, but did not happen, obviously. And super fast production. This Carbon team already has a crap ton of tanks sitting here at this top mid. And King Shobi and Mr. Nolan could honestly have just probably pushed. Okay, I was about to say they could have just probably pushed a bunch of tanks over, and that would have definitely have done it faster. We almost had a tank drop by MV Patel, but he does change his mind as he did see Mr. Nolan was already flying over there, and you typically don't want to do that with a mech in the present a mech presence over there. Not that it won't do any damage, but it would do significantly less damage than if it didn't have a mech presence, obviously, just because they will be able to throw down defenses, shoot the back of the tank, and on maps like Twin Peaks where you cannot surround the outpost because, you know, the entire outpost is not surroundable, if that's a phrase. Yeah, in those maps where you can't actually surround the outpost, you don't really have to worry too much about mechs getting a better surround after doing a drop, like microing it left and right, because you don't have as much area to defend against. Carbon team already taking this top outpost and already sending out the red team with a fairer defense, though, so this will probably hold up to a reasonable degree. Whether or not it'll actually hold up totally is yet to be seen, but all of these tanks are coming. That is a lot of tanks. I don't think it has been scouted by the red team yet. King Shobi and Mr. Nolan really concentrating on grabbing that bottom, so we do have a split here. Gemini going down here by the red team, but you know, that is pretty much just a distraction to prevent the red team, or that was a drop by the Carbon team, I'm sorry, but that it was pretty much a distraction to prevent the Carbon team, or the red team, from moving up further. And we do have a mass hold position by the Carbon team, probably gonna be able to do the job and prevent this red team from getting this defense. They have lost the outpost, lots of tanks here, will probably be able to get this around, but because the red team already has this outpost under the control, they can immediately send to the fort. There are only 2 Gemini here. Let's see how many units they can actually afford to do that with, because I'm assuming that's going to be their next move. Either that or they're going to try to fight even more for the center close, and I don't think that's a good idea. They might want to just turtle up their fort and hold that off as much as they possibly can, drop as many heavy mines as they can with a couple Seekers or other AA to prevent mechs from setting them off. And it does look like King Shobi already sending out some tanks for that attack. And that is a little bit ridiculous. Let's see if they can actually base race this faster than the Carbon team. Carbon team already doing massive drops here, but there are a lot of Longhorn already here defending for this red team. I would expect that the Carbon team would also expect that the red team would kind of base race. The red team losing life pretty steadily, but lots of Longhorn already coming here for the red team. And the Carbon team, actually, Lai already here to defend this wall, will probably do it, especially with Lai here as that bomber, going to be able to do quite a lot of damage to that Longhorn cluster, and this probably will be the end of the game pretty soon. However, the red team, oh no, I've spoken too soon. I was not looking at that Carbon, or at that red fort long enough. The Carbon team has been shut down here at the fort. However, they have quite a lot of units over here, and it's definitely easy to just drop straight on Twin Peaks. The red team might want to start to turtle up just, or not turtle up, but wall up just a little bit at that fort. Oh, we do have a counter push by the Carbon team. This might do it, actually. King Shobi, though, here, as the bomber, is here to defend, so he might be able to pull this off. Probably should start just queuing up bombs and stuff like that. Oh, but he has this outpost has been neutralized, so this Gemini push will be able to get a pretty good surround, and the Carbon team dropping enough infantry to take this outpost under the control. Really great play from this Carbon team. LaiYR going to be able to kill a lot of these red tanks, but almost sets off a heavy mine, and actually these heavy mines doing a pretty good job at what they typically do. MV Patel not really sending out quite yet. It is a little bit dangerous to do that right now. You might just be wasting units and resources, but does drop a buster and heals it up to try to keep it alive, but still quite a lot of units over there, so it might be a little bit difficult to do. Still quite a lot of heavy mines sitting over here for the red team, so I don't know how well they are actually going to be able to take this outpost. They have been able to clear, well, pretty much all the units for both sides have been cleared over here, but how long can the Carbon team actually hold this up? The red team definitely has a closer outpost and is probably starting to send much more units, but oh man, here comes the death push from the Carbon team. Is there enough defenses here for the red team to defend? And I'm guessing no. However, once again, you cannot get a complete surround on the fort on Twin Peaks, so the defense that's necessary is going to be significantly less. Oh, but that is so fast. Look how fast that red team fort health is going down, and this will be it. Boom, GG, the red team going down to defeat MV Patel 2000 and LaiYR Team ROFLYAO, grabbing this 2v2 victory, this game one of this set E over Team Givati, Mr. No 1 and King Shobi. So stay tuned for the next set, but I think we will now drop into the next bracket right now.